Gulf of Mexico. So we're considered to be a navigable waterway. Of course, that involves the United States Coast Guard. They got a few rules, regulations, got to share with you real quick. This particular boat ride asks all of our passengers please remain seated at all times. The reason for that, we're on a very shallow waterway. Y'all probably figured that out by now.
It's pretty.
We also ask you not to be hanging way out over the rails. Hanging your kids out over the rails. I know that's hard. Coast Guard asks you not to. Yeah, I know, you're in all the fun. Yeah, you can hang husbands out over the boat. That's all right. And wives. Coast Guard says there's nothing worse than a shark board sticking you out. They're probably wrong. They're probably nothing worse than that. So we do get close to the brush from time to time. I'll try to protect it. Now,
That is so cool.
I can tell you about life jackets. The port starts side of the captain in black bags back here, children's life jackets up in the front, and the white boxes in front of the adult life jacket. Now, if we get out here and be in need of one, you just reach in there and get you a jacket out. Put your head through the hole. Button it good night. And follow me out when these gates. We step out the river and walk around back to the boat. Average depth 3 foot. That's in the middle. To be honest with you, if this boat sank, it'd only go down 11 inches, we wouldn't even get it walked on the deck. Now, this is an all-natural cruise. Other than humanoids here to your left, they're usually pretty friendly. You don't ever want to start feeding them. You start feeding them, you can't get rid of them. And you got to call the FWC in and capture them and locate them. I think they take them to the Swanee River. Anyway, we got deer and coyote and fox and raccoon, bobcat, bear, wild hogs, wild turkey, anything native to this area you could see on this boat ride. Plus numerous creepy, crawling, venomous things. So be looking around. If you do see something, I'll find out and try to share it with you.
I might want to be in that stuff.
Now, we will have horn signal periodically. I don't think I mentioned that yet.
It's kayaking like a sea.
Back where the mermaids live, Weeki Spring is a first magnitude spring. This one produces about 115 million gallons of water a day right now.
Oh wow, look how pretty that is.
Also creates a 6-mile-an-hour current pushing us towards the Gulf. It's a cool, crisp, refreshing 74-degree water temperature year-round. Water purity 99.8%.
My favorite trees. I love that tree.
Now here to the right, you're going to see a little pink flower there. That's a swamp rose.
See any alligators, Micah?
Rose bush here. That's a wild rose bush. Called
Let's see.
swamp rose. A couple of them down the river.
Oh, I see it. Pretty. They're pretty.
Trying to point them
It's on the
out.
other side.
Remember 'em.
Might be some over here.
Hey, what are those clusters of white things on the grass that's right there?
That's those are apple snail eggs. Yeah, they're kind of pinkish white.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's apple snail.
Are they big?
Yeah, apple snail. They'll hatch from
fish.
that. It's about quarter size diameter snail. Yeah, yeah. Lipton's eat them. Let's see. Waterfowl bird. Last on the board here, we'll go around another blind bend. You see to the left and the right, these gray bark trees. Right here to the right, y'all see that bird box there? That boat top high right there. Looks like a bird box, though. That's really a little gray squirrel waterfront condominium.
Gray squirrel waterfront.
Now these gray bark trees that them people up in their kayaks about to run into, those are bald cypress. They get their names in wintertime, they lose their foliage. Cottonmouths like to hang around them cypress trees real well also. Bad place to be stalking around in.
The people.
That's for sure.
Don't scratch or paint. State property.
Don't burn the vegetable.
That's okay. Well, don't scratch or paint. We don't care about the motor.
We had to slow down because there was fire.
Coming up here to the left's a good example of cypress tree. That big old roots sticking up around them. Those are cypress knees.
Cypress
Our
knees.
breathing system there. That bird box over to the left happens to be for wood ducks. Got the off-road hole. Now the cypress trees, years ago, they used to make cypress knee lamps, clocks, furniture. They banned the cutting from them a few years back because they're a very slow growing tree. Real of thumb, they only grow about a foot in diameter every 100 years.
Alright, don't argue, I'm on video.
Now you're looking out in the water and you see how clean, fresh, clear it is. Because it's spring water. And this river flows about 6 miles like this, and then you get into brackish water. The brackish water is where fresh water and salt water converge. But what I'm getting to is these fish. Y'all can look at it. The freshwater fish, bass, bluegill, shellcracker, that type of fish. But mainly what we're looking at are saltwater fish. These long gray silvery fish with big eyes and schools are saltwater mullet. Silver fish with the black stripes are sheephead or jailhouse fish. We also have needlefish, yellowtail jack, banjo snapper, or 3-foot snook. There's a bunch of mullet right here to the right. You folks, a bunch of school of mullet there. Mullet's a good fish smoked. They're just hard to light. Once you get them lit, they smoke. Over here to the right, you'll see that building on the hillside. That happens to be part of the Hernando County school system. It's where they bring our little angels out here from public school, teach them basic conservation of our rivers. And they also teach the little fellers not to throw their Happy Meal wrappers in the waterways of Florida. We got any Hernando County school kids on the boat today?
Yeah, raise your hand.
Really?
Yep.
Are you going to raise your hand? Yay! Woohoo!
Yes, too. Yes, too.
How'd y'all hear about us? I ask that every time I narrate. Nobody never raised their hand. I figured Hernando County didn't know we existed. Yeah, well, we're glad to have y'all here. Have you ever been to that school up there?
No, not yet.
She has. I have.
Talking to
I
you.
wouldn't have people there. I've been there a couple of times. Anyway, in case you notice, we're turning the boat around. Not because we want to, believe me. It's a have-to situation.
Why?
If you go on down about another 100 yards, the river makes a real hard right bend, and it's only about 8 foot wide down there. This boat's 12 foot wide. So if you can do that simple math, third grade math, you know what would happen. It's probably K3 math today. Back when I was growing up, it was about third grade. But anyway, we get stuck. Now the biggest boat you can get up around the Gulf of Mexico today would be a 20-foot flat bottom boat. If you had a bimini top on it, you think if you get blistered on the sun, you'd have to lower it or you tear it completely off.
She was mine supposed to be mine. Mine, we wanted everything with her. Like a mine thing. Sit on the other one and it's like, geez.
Folks, you might go there for your school.
Over to the left, you'll see that.
That's
looks
what he
like
was.
something at Busch Gardens.
That's what he was
That's how
talking
they get
about.
their kayaks up and down off that hillside there. For the 6th grade, it's a ride kayak.
6th grade might go.
They do a good job in it too. They always bring them up to our boat dock. Buckets, water samples, under the microscope.
Yeah, that's a
Pretty cool
good.
place.
Hey, babe, that's a good idea.
When I went to school, we went on field trips to the Jim Beam distilleries and R.J. Reynolds tobacco company. We didn't have nothing like this when I was in Kentucky. Over here to the left, you'll see that moss growing there. That's Spanish moss. It's an air plant. It's in the Bermuda family. It's like a pineapple or an orchid. It's always nutrient friendly here. Now, many uses for that moss throughout history. I'm just going to give you all a couple examples. Henry Ford, a Ford Motor Company, used that in 1927 for packing in his automobile seats. Coast Guard even used it from 1930 to 33 for flotation and life preserver. Of course, we had factories all over Florida back in the day that used it for mattresses, sofa, gloves, anything they needed. Stuff. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah, that was very common back then. There's still a processing plant somewhere today because if you go to the Hobby Lobby or your favorite craft store, they've got it debugged, clean, packaged, and they're trying to sell it back to us as a decorative. So they're still using it.
See, guys, I can take you kayaking.
Really? Wow, cool. Yeah, that's good. I know there's some different cultures they use it for different stuff. Yeah. Coming up here to the right, low top high, that wood duck nesting box. Wood duck, the male wood duck supposedly is one of the most collared ducks by artists, I'm told. Do we have any artists on this boat? I mean, you can paint more than stick man. Alexis, is that it? Lady up there. So we got not only 2 Hernando County people on the boat, they're both artists. What's odd to that?
Oh, yeah.
Well, anyway, y'all do a drawing of a wood duck. Bring it to me since I know nothing about art. I'll judge it for you. And see how good a job you do.
I know you can do all kinds of things. Yeah, I'll have to upload this one.
Coming up over here to the left behind the fellow there in that blue hat, that island is called Alligator Island. Used to be called Monkey Island up to about 7, 8 years ago.
See no alligator.
And since then, we've got about a 8-foot gator likes to hang out over here.
Right there, this says the gators like to hang out there.
Where?
Over there.
It's a gator.
That's why you see them no swimming.
Where you see it? No. You see
And these alligators on the river here are very skittish. What I mean by that, they've never been fed by humans, so they don't really associate us with food. So if you see one on the river in the upper end, now when you get down to housing, that's a different story. But at this end of the river, if you try to get close to one, they'll do everything they can to get away from it. They don't want anything to do with it. Yeah, I like to keep it that way if we could. Over to the right, bird box there is for blue owl.
What do you say that
Over to
one?
the left, that platform used to have a house on it, and that's where the monkeys live. George and
Aww.
Irene. They found the boat, remember that? They found the boat over there.
There you go. More people.
They retired them about 20 years ago. Primate sanctuary down in Carter Springs. Really Paul Park.
Yep. There you go. There they go.
Here to the right, you'll see some more water coming out of the woods here. That is another spring back there called the Twin Deeds. Goes down about 50 foot. It's only about 50 foot down deep. And then it goes out towards the way we're going, toward Walmart. They've had divers at about a mile in that spring. The good thing about it, you're not doing any depth, so there's no really decompression from it. The main spring where the mermaids perform, they've had divers at 500 feet there, and took them 21 hours to decompress. So for you scuba divers, if you can imagine that,
Scuba
I used to dive a lot. I don't care about that. I wish they would have asked me, because I could have told them where that spring goes. It goes right into the Green Swamp Aquifer over in Orlando and Lake Bernard. They didn't have to go through all that. Now, coming up to the front left of the boat, you'll see that red white sign, that fence, benches. That's all part of that school back there. Now they'll hike them little angels from that building. They got a nice sandy path in the woods. Let's sit out here and have an open door classroom, talk about the poison snakes in the area, talk about the footprints he's seen and about plant life. Very informative in the school. Now here in this part of Florida north, you got 6 poisonous snakes. I've never seen the one, but there's the 3 C's and the 3 R's. The 3 R's are all rattlesnakes. You got your diamondback rattler, the timber rattler, and the pygmy rattler. The 3 C's are the coral snake, the cottonmouth, and the copperhead. They claim Hernando County's got copperheads in it, so I've seen all of them now. Over to the right, paddling adventure. Paddling adventure. Paddling adventure, you go to the southwest part of the drive back that road, them folks there would gladly let you up there tonight. I can bring your own, put you in the river here. Now you go down about 5.5 miles, 6 mile an hour current takes you that way. If you look while you're going, you'll see maybe gators, deer, a lot of different wildlife, manatees. We have manatees, we call them river manatees.
Oh, what a fish.
Stay in the river down here. We do have manatees up here in the winter.
Tons of fish in here.
November 15th to March 15th is pretty much our manatee season. Yeah, the Gulf's still warmed up, so they're out closer to that area.
Look how much.
Now, Buccaneer Bay are swimming ponds. Did anybody venture in there today? Nobody? You know it's included in the price of your admission, right? Buccaneer Bay? Anybody know that? Well, it is. Today only. No, it's everywhere. Well, you're free to go over and do some swimming or anything. At least put your feet in it. Same water the mermaids are swimming. Look at them people over there having fun. Y'all missing out on that. Nope. Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate it. But we're about done for our